Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In your video that it oh, yeah, it's not very good.
Hi, have you got a spare map?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. All right, we've procured the map. Oh, this is a different entrance. Let's go to this way. That is Cowboy Boot Camp. Rope a steer. All right. And here's the Cracker Country entrance. Now, in the past, there have been a lot of vendors in this section here. But now it's just the one little vendor over here on this side. And you can kind of see around the corner there's Cracker Country. That first building is the church. So we'll go over there and see if we can get a look inside the church in a minute. Meantime, we've got boiled peanuts, the southern staple. And they've done farming expositions here in the past. I don't see any plot of ground. Oh, there's some gardens roped off there a little bit. Mango trees. And here's the cemetery. Now, it's my understanding that these people aren't actually buried here. This is just a cemetery, stones taken from another cemetery somewhere in North Florida, if memory serves. Oh, we can kind of peep in the window. Beautiful little church. You can kind of smell the pine. Let me see if they'll let me go in.
Church, social hall, from this school. Well, come and have a seat. We'll play a what would have happened in 1890.
And here's the general store. Now you'll notice a lot of similarities of this store to the store I videoed in Virginia. The big difference is this store is set up how it would have been when that store was originally open. Oops.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm doing good.
You can see all the items stored behind the counter where only the merchant could get to the items. If you needed to see something, you'd ask the merchant to bring it to the counter so that you could inspect it. That's the kind of things that they would sell.
I don't know. That's the first time I've seen them in.
I know.
I think this store is considerably smaller
Now, they did have Cracker
than the one I was
Jack
looking at in Virginia.
at the St. Louis World Fair. There were two brothers that had to mix up peanuts and caramel corn, and it's all good. And I think one of their names was Jack.
That's what
They
they
call
call
it
it.
Cracker Jack.
I'm almost certain that
I
that
mean,
was the
back
case.
then, I mean, those are the real old.
Yeah, exactly. That's an old style box. That's great.
Well, here's an interesting thing.
Nice.
With the red handle hanging on the wall,
Wow. This is great.
oh, there's some with a yellow handle as well. Those are used for beating roses.
What's that?
Have they always had the
Old-fashioned mason jars.
Try
Canned
as many as
goods.
they can.
Yeah. This is,
Don't
But
touch the
probably
beans.
reproduction, I mean,
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's still great.
it'd be, most of this stuff always original.
Wow.
And
Incredible.
canned goods like that, those are all, I mean, they're called.
That's a McGuffey's reader. Those little books.
Reproduction.
Okay, good.
Yo-yos,
Because, you know, back then, when they
Singer sewing
sealed
machine,
the can.
all your fabric
lead
needs,
solder.
Oh, really?
fabric by the yard.
Oh, bless.
They had lead paint back. I grew up with lead paint.
That's true.
so
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
still here.
Right? Bless him.
In fact, the house I was brought up in,
Mm-hmm.
the plumbing was all lead.
Oh, wow.
You know, the water pipes and
Right,
stuff were all lead.
Uh-huh. Well, we're still here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a praise. Bless him. This is awesome.
And they don't make sewing machines like that anymore.
Oh, no, sure they don't.
I tell people that, our daughter had one that, thing that her great grandmother had.
Wow.
And she keeps it working. I mean, she gets it clean and stuff
Awesome.
periodically.
Uh-huh.
And it still works.
Oh,
You buy
wow.
a sewing machine today and it breaks
Ah.
about
Yeah,
2 years.
right.
Pretty bad knowing.
That's,
Now behind the iron, on that middle shelf,
and the foot pedal?
is a breadstick pan. I have,
A knee pedal.
I believe, the exact same pan I use every year.
Mount it underneath the table.
Uh-huh.
And that's a Wagner corn stick pan above it behind the other iron.
Well, maybe that's a foot pedal there, but most of them have a foot pedal. You put your knee against it.
Oh, for goodness
Replacement glasses
sake.
for your
I hadn't
or
heard
your
that.
oil lamps.
That's interesting.
Everything I need. Oh, there's oil lamps up on the top shelf.
My wife got one that's in the cabinet that had the thing that flings down and
Right.
you your knee on.
Now,
Wow.
the next building over is a school, which is usually pretty popular. But we may be able to get in there too and have a look around without intruding too much on other folks.
Hello.
Hi.
This is our 1912 one-room schoolhouse.
Very nice.
So, there's a couple of things left out that you have in there now. Now we
There
put
we've adjusted.
to the United States of America.
Potbelly stove in the middle of the room, keep it warm.
And we got,
We've got the blackboard, the teacher.
can you tell me what that funny looking thing over there is? With all, oh, way over there, up front.
Those things that help you like to add and like multiply and stuff like that.
It's called an abacus. And that's how the Chinese would count. And, cause certain little, things there counted for 10 or 5 or whatever. And, so that's how they would count and keep track of their accounts and
Like
everything.
your manipulator blocks that you guys have or used to have. with the
Oh,
paper.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And today we call it math, but back in the day, it was called arithmetic.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Do you?
Oh, do you see that little white hat?
Here's the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
And this one-room schoolhouse had everything you needed.
Well,
Because-
sometimes, say you're coming to school,
There's an outhouse out here as well.
back then, that was it.
And my uncle used to have a good story about the outhouse. My dad, when he was really little, went to a one-room schoolhouse And they sent him a year early because the Depression was on. So even though he wasn't really old enough to be in school, they sent him early, and they lied about his age, because if you went to school, you got a free half pint of milk every day. And my grandmother really wanted my dad to get that milk because they couldn't afford to buy milk. So they sent him to school early to get the milk. And he was so little that the teacher sent him out to go to the bathroom at the outhouse, and he fell asleep out there. And she said had to send his older brother out there to get him. But it all turned out okay. He pulled through.
It's
Go.
a piping hot caffeinated beverage.
Has been procured.
It's been procured.
There you
Or
go.
latte.
Now you've got it. Thank you, Adam.